শুভ সন্ধ্যা সকলকে। আমি নওশীন জাহান তাকিয়ার সাথে ৩০ মিনিটে আরো একবার সকলকে স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি। তাকিয়ার সাথে ৩০ মিনিটে প্রতি পর্বে আমি হাজির হই লাল সবুজ সোসাইটির একজন ইয়ুথ লিডারকে সাথে নিই। তবে আজকে যিনি আমার সঙ্গে আছেন, লাল সবুজের কনিষ্ঠতম সদস্য, 10 ইয়ার্স ওল্ড, যাকে আমরা সবাই দেখেছি লাল সবুজ সোসাইটি বরিশাল টিমে তার প্রাণবন্ত উপস্থিতি দিয়ে মুখরিত করে রাখতে। আজ আমার সঙ্গে তাকিয়ার সাথে ৩০ মিনিটের পর্ব ১১তে সাথে রয়েছেন লাল সবুজ সোসাইটি বরিশাল টিমের ভলান্টিয়ার এলসা, টিনটিনের বন্ধু। হ্যালো এলসা।
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Mahra Elsa. I'm a volunteer of Lal Shiva Society. It is the thing that I haven't been here for a while, but the one thing I know is that I will never leave. This is the thing I know. That just I got attached here like a bit too much. So like it's that way that it's a type of way to get attached to a society.
How did you find লাল সবুজ সোসাইটি? How did you know the existence of it?
Well, it's from Rakib Dada. One day my mom was actually just scrolling on Facebook, and then she saw a post of Laoshu Society. I was like, I don't know if I want to join or not. And then after I realized like what they worked on, my main attraction was about like climate change and how we can like clean this world up. This was my main attraction, and the fact that I liked that there were actually many other subjects as well, like mental health and much more. I really did get attached by hearing this. At first, I actually didn't know if they wanted to like get me, like, cause like I was so young. I'm still young. I'm 10, man. But after I gave them like a short note about my like knowledge on climate change, I actually like was surprised that they accepted me in this.
তুমি লাল সবুজ সোসাইটি একটি ট্রেনিং আয়োজন করে লার্ন টু লিড, তুমি সেখানেও ছিলে। টেল আস অ্যাবাউট ইউর এক্সপিরিয়েন্স।
Well, the Learn to Lead experience was just wow, just a roller coaster of emotions. I loved it so much. Like, I was like, man, I'm just gonna sit there and listen to people talking. But, like, actually, I loved what they talked about. They talked about just so much things. This is the best, like, experience ever, is what I can say. Like, they talked about climate change, they talked about many other things as well, mental health, and much more that I can't name yet. I will find out every single thing about this soon. Though I don't know as much of the subjects, I still am attached to learn about as much things I would like to learn. It's not that I pressure myself to learn as much things, but I just do them for fun. I attend many things for fun as well.
So, if we talk about the things you did in লাল সবুজ সোসাইটি, there is, তুমি লাল সবুজ সোসাইটিতে মার্শাল আর্ট শিখেছো, সেলফ ডিফেন্স।
Yep.
So we want to know about that too.
About self-defense, I actually wanted to like I'm so sorry about that. I wanted to learn about self-defense a long time ago. Like around when I was 7 or 8. Like I don't know what was in my mind that time, but just one day I guess it randomly came. Self-defense. I have to protect myself from anything. So yeah, one day after I just came to the society after getting attached and hearing about like martial arts, I was like, enroll me in right now. I really get attached to a lot of things very easily, and I got just instantly attached to that about martial arts. And my experience, it was pretty fun. Like, as I didn't know, like, I had this many special abilities in me, we have like just so many fun together, like learning about new defenses, how we can just leave from someone's arm while they're holding on to it. It was pretty fun about the experiences and everything. And yes, I did make a lot of new friends as well.
So do you think you can save yourself now if someone attacks you?
haven't learned everything from it yet. Like only half of the sessions I kind of attended, because like I was kind of sick that time as well. But yes, I do think I can protect myself, because one time I did kind of self-protect-ish myself before getting into martial arts. It was kind of weird that how it just came upon me. I have to protect myself and I punched. I hope they're okay. But yeah, I think I can protect myself. I might have small fists, but I can punch a lot.
So if anyone wants to attack Elsa, please keep it in your mind. She knows martial art.
And plus,
Um,
I have people kick that can just get them out of existence.
so তোমার একটা বন্ধু আছে টিনটিন লাল সবুজ সোসাইটিতে, তো টিনটিনের সঙ্গে তুমি কিছু ভিডিও বানিয়েছিলে। তো
Yeah.
ওই সময় ভিডিওগুলো বানানোর সময় তোমার কেমন লেগেছে? হাউ ওয়াজ ইউর ফিলিং?
Oh my gosh. Chef's kiss, roller coaster, emotions, everything. Just like the first shooting was so much chaotic, man. Like I didn't memorize the script that much, and it was just chaos. That's all I can say. Extreme chaos. But in the second shoot, it was complete opposite. I memorized the script and I managed to say it like perfectly. Only a couple of shots was a bit rickety. But Tintin, on the other hand, was in a stress. But then also couldn't say her lines perfectly. And this is what just, oh my God. And like everywhere, just in 5 minutes later, after we're done shooting, I'm like, hashtag I'm gonna get mentally insane. Like it was just, I loved the experience. I liked how we just did too much things together, and like you know how puppets, like puppet voice actors or puppet actors, are kind of hard to do because you have to hide the whole body, but also the hand as well. So the real commotion is what I just learned. Too much puppet can lead to a bit much of commotion. Just this much, too much moving mouth, cut the scene. Too less moving mouth, cut the scene.
We didn't see the blunders, but we watched a perfect video of Tintin and you, and we loved your friendship.
It's that perfect times when we want to become perfect in life. We have to keep trying and trying. It's always this thing. There we can never give up. Unless we need to take breaks, of course. But we cannot give up if we want to just achieve our dreams. So yes, we just developed a very good relationship with each other as very good friends, and that's what I loved. But one thing I did have in my mind is I'm getting along with teenagers, but I'm a kid. What does that make me? Am I different from others? Like these intrusive thoughts in my mind just keep coming. Like I am getting along with teenagers. What does that make me?
Maybe almost teenager.
Oh my God, I'm about to turn 11 next year. I'm still a child. Let me live my childhood.
Okay, you are a child. We will
Yeah.
let you live your childhood like that. So তুমি পড়াশোনা বাদে আর কি কি করতে পছন্দ করো?
Well, there is a thing that people have to understand sometimes. A kid cannot have one hobby. They have at least 3 multiple hobbies. So, as you know, I am the daredevil. I can do anything that I want to do. Practice makes a man perfect. So, you know what I had to do. Life is too short. I have to try everything before I die, okay? So, swimming, guitaring, keyboard, and like literally, then skating, then maybe soon be skateboarding, and then learning about climate change. Life is too short. I have to learn about everything. Cycling.
I was counting what you can do, and I can say I gave up. You can do a lot of things, and you were confident about that. That's a good thing.
One note I can give is if you want to try something new, it's okay. We can try anything new we want. It's our life, it's our rules. We can try anything we want. And that's what I do. At a young age, I started to skate. though my roller skates were not perfect.
Yes, we would love to hear that story. How did you start skating?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I have two versions, the nutshell and the long version. I'll just say the long version because it will be better, more details. So the first time I started skating was probably around 6 or 7 years old. I really got interested in skating and from somewhere, I don't know when, but like from somewhere in some social media platform. And the roller skates I bought was not perfect. Like it was kid skates. It would not skate perfectly. It was too much rackety for my liking. And my parents were just trying to find a coach for me from one group to another, from Chattogram group to another group. And then they finally ended up with my coach from there. Like they were from Dhaka. And one thing, like after I got my skates, there is this thing. After getting skates, you will not like manage to stand perfectly. I started first in grass with my perfect skates. It was quite an experience. My legs were bruised all the time. I always came back with my like legs just holding on to each other like I cannot walk anymore. My legs hurt. So yeah, this is an experience. You will get hurt a lot of times in skating, but trust, it's worth it. Free transportation and plus exercises. So after kind of learning ish on grass, I started on rocky roads, then on the flat floors. I did this in the Bangabandhu Udyan Park or Bells Park, whatever you guys want to call it. But I started from there. So after going on the rocky one, I know that this is where blood is gonna start. Not that much like as well, but my parents, I do not know why they did this. We sometimes would come at like Fridays or Saturdays to just train, and my parents would just push me and I'd fall. Like that does not help me. You push me, I will fall. I will not. That does not help me. But then finally, we got on smooth roads. Yes, I fall down on my butt a lot. It hurts. At the end of the day, I still learned something. So one day I was just still falling and falling and just kind of like wanted to take a break and just went home. And the next day, like, okay, why can't I stand on this wall and why can't I stand on the floor perfectly? I was like so surprised. It was just all of a sudden, why am I standing on the floor properly? And why can I sing properly? This is just all of a sudden. Yes, some things can happen naturally, but I didn't think my skates would come naturally. Like, I just came on the floor or road or whatever you want to call it, a path, and it just instantly started to go. And one thing I can say about skating is you always have to bend down and keep your hands kind of like a little bit on, just like a bit like this way or a little bit like this way. So if you do fall, you'll not get injured. And do wear some equipment before skating. That's very helpful if you don't want to get bruises or cuts. So yeah, this is all I got from my skating experiences.
I watched one of your videos of skating in Bales Park. That place is too crowded. How did you face any challenges there?
My coach is very thoughtful. I like him, but sometimes he can get a bit short. Like he has short temper, but he has fixed that short temper now. But before he did have some short temper. Like one time I was trying to skate properly, and like a couple of boys were just keep blocking my path, and at this point, man, it was this bad that I just bursted into tears. Like after just falling on the grass, I bursted into tears. And after my coach saw that, he was like, I did not know what he said. He definitely said something that was not meant for me to listen to. But he said something. I will not say what, but he said something to those boys. But yeah, he has fixed his short temper. It can be sometimes overwhelming to do skates. Yeah, sometimes you get fresh air, but sometimes you get bumpy roads. It's something, it's like we have to adapt to these things. Crowded roads, crowded areas. My skating team, they're also all grown-ups. None, like only a couple children, but they're also all grown-ups. And I'm the first child to attend that group, so but I do sometimes see them just skating on the road with like cars everywhere. I get like mini panic attacks if they get hit by a car.
আমরা এলসার স্কেটিং এর অনেক চমৎকার একটি গল্প শুনেছি, অনেক চ্যালেঞ্জ ফেস করেও এলসা শেষ অব্দি এখন রোলার স্কেটিং বেশ পারফেক্টলি করে। তো এখন এলসার স্কুলের কিছু কথা শুনবো আমরা। স্কুল কেমন লাগে?
Cool. The place where I unlock new K-drama. The place where I find nice people. The place where I get drama. School. I got you. I have an essay ready for this. School is a place for me where it feels like my second home. It's like I got attached to the school. It's like my second home. I love that place so much. But sometimes I just unlock K-drama on there. I unlock drama on there. So, students, Gen Alpha students, I'm a Gen Alpha myself, but don't worry, I'm a chill one. Students like me, I don't know what's wrong with them nowadays. They wear makeup to school. I look at those like they're younger than me. I look at those students, I'm like, excuse me, are you wearing makeup to school? This is not allowed in school rules. Like, bro, I used to be scared if I didn't even wear my socks when I went to school. I'm scared of my school rules like this way. And they wear makeup. And I don't know how the facility members don't notice the children wearing makeup. You know what I do? I tell them to, I'm your elder, go wash that makeup off your face. Yes, I am this type of person. Go wash your makeup off your face, boy. And since I am the perfect-ish student in my class because I always get topper in my class, I'm grateful for that too. So my teacher always kind of put a little bit pressure on me to make some things. One time, I got assigned to make something for my class. I forgot what it was. But today, actually, this happened today. My teachers were like, so you know that the class party is gonna start, and we were wondering that, Asa, can you please just make a list of the class party, not as much things? And if you don't know me, you don't know my life. I am a person that gets to work. I have my mother's DNA that gets to work instantly. I took my page that has doodles on it. I erased those doodles. I started writing what I need to do. I literally snatched my friends from their seat. I was like, you're sitting down with me. You're writing what we're gonna do for our class party. Yep. This is my experience for that. And for trauma. Let's see. I don't think as much trauma I had in the school. But when I was like very young, when I was like itty bitty, when I was in playgroup, I remember, oh my gosh, I remember this clearly. I remember I got hit by something on my leg and it put a bloody rash on my leg. And you know what's the craziest part? I did not say anyone. I never said this to anyone until I got home. And then my dad saw this and then he immediately called the school. This was so traumatic for me and embarrassing because dude, I don't want you to reveal my secret that I have a bloody rash on my leg. Okay. And the other one was something like I'll just say this in a nutshell. I hit my leg under a desk. I felt like I broke my bone. I had to go to a hospital and then I had to check, but it was fine. So yeah, school trauma and school. Yep. Huh? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
সরি, আই ওয়াজ মিউটেড।
Yeah.
আয়েশা, তোমার মাকে নিয়ে আমরা অনেক কথা শুনি। তোমার মা অনেক সাপোর্টিভ তোমার ক্ষেত্রে। তো তোমার মায়ের গল্প শুনতে চাচ্ছি আমরা তোমার কাছ থেকে। মা কি কি করেন তোমার জন্য?
Okay, can I say something honestly? She told me not to say anything about her before, but now I am ready to spill tea. It's time for Elsa to spill some tea. My mom is these people who are in 7 billion people in this world. She's just that one different person, just one different person. And now there's only 2 different people in this world, me and my mom. So, my mom is a very nice woman. I love her. She's a good teacher. She even sometimes teaches me Bangla. She's the Bangla teacher. She teaches me Bangla, and she doesn't know that much English, so I teach her English. Mother to daughter. See? So, my mother helps me just a lot. Like, I don't know how to explain it. She literally prepares everything for me. Like, you know how people say, Elsa, how do you just learn for your exams so quickly? I'm like, oh yeah, that's from my mom. You guys don't know? Are you guys stupid or something? It's my mom, alright? Like, dude, I'm just a child, and my mother is literally my guardian angel, just like this. Literally, like this. I love her too much. Like, everything in the world you want to know, she will give it to you. She doesn't care how much it costs. She doesn't care what it is. She will give it. And if it's like, if she thinks that it's not good for you, she will not give it. But she will explain why it's not good for you. I did have something distant of mine before. I did used to play it a lot, but my mom just like, you cannot play this anymore, and I just like burst into tears. Why can't I play it anymore? But it's for my best. I did get away from it. I've gotten better from it. So yeah, it's like that. My mom is these type of people that they will do anything for their children. When I say anything, if I tell her to like, just an example, if I tell her to like, cook me a 5-star gourmet meal, she will cook it. No questions asked. She'll take that pan out. She says, what you want? You want eggs? You want royal eggs? I'm giving you royal eggs. This is my type of mom. I am lucky that I was born in this family. I am lucky that I have a mother like this. Because, yes, all mothers are loving and caring. But this mom, she is more. She is more. She is this much.
তো আমরা এলসার কাছ থেকে এলসার মায়ের গল্প শুনে নিয়েছি, যেটা আমরা অনেকেই এতদিন শুনতে চাইতাম এলসার কাছ থেকে। So let's get back to Lal Shubha Society. So what's your plan? What do you have suggestions for Lal Shubha Society?
It's not my decision.
You want to do out of the box?
Like out of the box. If we're talking about like that, it's actually what the future holds for me. It's not what I want to do. It's what the future holds for me. But if I do want to do anything, I want to teach kids like how we can prevent these things from happening to our beautiful Mother Earth. Like we were here to maintain peace and harmony on our Mother Earth. But we are turning this harmony into no, like we don't have this harmony anymore between our countries or actually anyone. But I want to restore this harmony and like I want to clean our Mother Earth. I want to just save our Mother Earth because like it's our home. Why are we destroying our home? I know that when people have to like urgently throw something away, they don't have a place and they have to just throw it somewhere. I know these types of things. But like just if there is a trash can or anything nearby, just please throw it in there. It's a very simple matter. Just trash can, yeet the garbage in the trash can. But I don't know. I guess simple common sense is not just common anymore. What can I say? It's 2024, the year of chaos. So for children, I would want to teach them how to save our Mother Earth and how we can just stop pollution for actually everything. I did have a project and they were like, if you had any superpower, what would it be? I was like, I want to fix pollution in our country. So yes, it's a bit important to my life as well because we are harming ourselves as well. Like we are not only getting harmed, our animals are also getting harmed. Like you have a favorite animal, for example, but you are littering in their habitat. They will not be there anymore or they will die for the extinction because they keep choking on the plastic. So I want to just fix this problem in my world.
Thank you so much, Elsa, for sharing your thought with us. তুমি অনেক ক্রাফট বানাও, ইউ লাভ ক্রাফটিং, অ্যান্ড তুমি এটা নিয়ে বিজনেস করেছো, ওই ব্যাপারে আমাদেরকে কিছু বলো।
Who told you this? Who told you this? This is wrong for this. I have to talk with her after this. But
I have my way. I have my way to know this.
It's literally in my school. How do people know this outside? My craft. My crafts. Huh. How did this even start? Okay. One day we did have this type of thing in our class where we had to make something in our art class. It was a type of craft, and they were like, "You guys can make anything you want. You guys can make like a little, what do I say? Like it's where you can like write your name and they like put it on your desk and like that." It was in the beginning of the year, and it was just like folding pages, cutting and folding and gluing. Actually, that's all for a craft. So I learned those things. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I didn't know, like, it kind of amazes me that we can just fold paper and it instantly becomes something. Like, we fold a card, like, we fold a half paper, it's a card. It just amazes me how these things can happen at any moment. Just fold something, it becomes something different instantly. So, uh, I learned my first craft. It was from like a YouTube video or something. Like I don't know the channel name. It's just a Chinese type of channel names. But I really like their crafts. It's cute and it's very like they give tutorial videos on how to make it, and it's actually pretty adorable. I love those tutorials, and it's just like miniature things that I absolutely love. So this is how all of my crafting obsession began. Sorry. So after I looked at their like YouTube channel or something like that, I saw their crafts and they were like, get the picture from here from the link. And this was on my mom's phone, okay? And she's like horrified of links. She said to never press a link. This is now common sense by now. She said never press a link. But with a risk, hesitation in my fingers after pressing the button, I thought I got hacked. But I got the craft. I printed it out. And ever since then, I have been following that creator and I am just now doing my crafts. And my mom, on the other hand, you know what she thinks about this? She said, all you do is all day. All you do is pages all day. Let me do my passion. Let me do my hobby.
Please bring back your business, crafting business. I would
Oh,
love to buy that from
yeah,
you.
business. So when my friends first found out my obsession, and yes, I actually used to like I had an app. I used to make paper crafts, like my own paper crafts from there, like Bangladesh paper crafts or something like that, like paper crafts. So yes, I would used to do those. And after my friends saw this, they were like, "Wow, girl, you can do this. You should literally just keep giving these to people." And it was actually not my plan, it was my friend's plan. I will not say their name, of course, for their identity, but they were like, "Girlie, you have to start a business with this." I was like, "Hell no." And they were like, "Yes, no, yes, no." This like went on for I don't know, weeks? Yeah, this went on for weeks. Like we were deciding what we wanted to do. I was like, "Girl, what are my mom? What are my mom fans about this?" She's like, "Chill, she doesn't have to know." Excuse excuse I told my mom that I wanted to do this kind of like this. I wanted to see how it went. Like I said, I'm a girl who wants to try everything before death. Like I was talking about it, and my mom knows about this, and she's like, yeah, sure, you can do whatever you want as long as you don't get trouble. I was like, yay! So after that, I just saw how it went, and they were like, you can make this, you can make that, like squishies. Yes, I can make a lot of squishies, and they're so fun to make as well. So yeah, after that, I somehow went to making like $500 in a week. 500 taka in a week. I was like, girl, girl, there's 500 taka on that desk. What do I do with 500 taka? And they were like, plan a picnic. Plan a picnic. Excuse me? Excuse me? Plan a picnic for what?
ওকে, এলসা, আমরা চাইবো এলসা ক্রাফটিং এর বিজনেস করুক, এন্ড 500 টাকা কেন, আর অনেক অনেক কিছু পেয়ে যাক। তো
I actually
এলসা,
had more. I actually had more. Like that was the first week. That was only the first week. But I did quit. I am not doing this. I am not taking money from innocent children, all right?
তো এলসা, বেশ কিছুদিন আগে যে ছাত্র আন্দোলন হয়েছিল সেখানে যারা বড়রা পাশে ছিল তাদের জন্য লাল সবুজ সোসাইটি থেকে গিফট করার জন্য কার্ড বানানোর দায়িত্বটা তোমাকে দেয়া হয়েছিল। তো
Mhm.
তখন কার্ডগুলো বানাতে তোমার কেমন লেগেছে?
Well, this, my mom was like, no, we are not doing this. No, we don't have time on our hands. We already have your practice, we already have your coaching, we already have your school, we already have homework. Let me do what I want for 1 minute. This is my life, not yours, woman. And I was like, what if I just try? Like, it's not permanent, someone else can also do, but what if I just try, you know? And the making of the cards were overwhelming. She kept saying my designs were just kill me, kill me. Excuse me, talk about it, but she was just saying my designs were bad, and she kept erasing it, and she kept giving simple designs. I had advanced oh my god, designs. Excuse me, woman. So before all of this, the writing, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to print the same thing over and over again. Like, I like to write different things. Actual thing, like, I'm a very well writer in my class, so this is how I managed to do this. I was like, I just have to print the same things. It's not gonna be as much fun. But then my mom said, no, you don't have to do that. You can make different things. And I was like, oh, yes. And this is where my fun started. I made so many short notes, above 30, and I had so much fun making the notes as well. The writings were a bit hard. Like, we had some outlines. We erased the outlines later because that's why you don't see it. We had some outlines before, so it doesn't go rolly. So yeah. And then after we showed that to Tasin Dada, he was like, you can have some finger hearts, like this way. And my mom was like, what's that? What is that? I was like, oh, finger hearts. Yeah, I get it. And she was like, what is that? So yeah, the making of the cards were a bit overwhelming, but at the same time, very fun. The only thing my mom did was just color the Bangladeshi flag we drew on the side. And then yeah, the rest was on me. So yeah, this is my card making experience. And this didn't come naturally. This was from a project I did in school. Like, I got this talent from my school. We had to make like a pass, that's why.
তো এলসা, তুমি যদি লাল সবুজ সোসাইটির প্রেসিডেন্ট হতে, তুমি কি কি কাজ করতে? এনি থ্রি।
If I was the president of the
Yes,
Civil Society,
yes.
I don't. Oh my God! Now I have to think this through. As now am I as a child, like the future holds many things for what has just yet to come. But like, if it's a delusional idea, I would of course like also give many new subjects, like, I don't know, like about physical health or about the life of animals, or like these types of new subjects as well. I would also I would go in the same steps of Tasin Dada and what he did, but just a little bit like a bit more improved or something like that, just like this way. I would still keep the climate change and pollution, because we don't know if this is gonna end anytime soon, or if people are gonna even listen to us and it at this time for pollution. But I will still keep these types of subjects in, just throw in a little bit new subjects inside, like about physical health, about animals, the life of animals, wildlife, or about nature, like these things. And yeah, if I'm talking about events, it just happens. I don't actually really want that much events if I was a president. It just depends on them. If they want an event, they're getting an event.
লাল সবুজ সোসাইটির ছোট্ট সভাপতির অ্যাক্টিভিটিস আমরা জেনেছি। সো এলসা, তুমি নিজে বড় হয়ে কি হতে চাও? ইউর এইম ইন লাইফ, হ্যাভ ইউ সিলেক্টেড ইয়েট?
Well, as I say, the future holds what it holds for me. But if I do want to become anything I want in my life, it's that I want to become a doctor. Hear me out. Why? It's just a delusional idea why I want to become doctor. Like, I want to help people, of course, but if I wanted to choose another one, like president like president of my own country, because I want to help. Like, our country state is not in a good, like, it's not in a good state right now, and we don't know what will happen in the future as well. And plus, like politics, the people, like, who is supposed to lead our country? It's just going them or them. Who are we voting for? So yeah, but when I grow up, I will try my best to, like, just at least get near to helping my country. Working in the military, that would be fine for me. I'd like to give my life for my country. But yeah, it depends. Either president type-ish or military. That will be anything for me.
Okay, let's level up the game. We will now go for rapid fire round. In
Let's-
this, you have to answer in a single word. It have to be quick and precise.
All right, I like these types of questions.
Okay, so let's go. First
Yippee.
question. তুমি যদি কোনো ম্যাজিক ট্রিক শিখতে চাও, কোন ম্যাজিক ট্রিক শিখতে চাইবে?
Um, telekinesis.
ফেভারিট কার্টুন?
Favorite cartoon? I don't really like one as much, but Tom and Jerry, to be honest.
ফেভারিট ফুড?
Oh my god, donuts.
ফেভারিট মুভি?
I don't watch movies, but Megan.
ফেভারিট সং?
Porsche. It is a song, but the name is, it decides Porsche or any type of songs.
যদি তোমাকে ধরো কোনো কার্টুন ক্যারেক্টারের সঙ্গে গল্প করার সুযোগ দেওয়া হয়েছে কোনো একদিন, কোন কার্টুন ক্যারেক্টারের সঙ্গে গল্প করতে চাইবে?
Any cartoon character. So, Alice in Wonderland, it is a very old show, but I still like it. I read the storybooks, and it's like just a girl in a very wonderlandy dream, like a dream type realm.
Her
I would,
adventures.
yeah, I would want to talk with her, like how she even wanted to go in Wonderland, like how she felt in Wonderland. I want to ask her that. Like, did she feel overwhelmed or something?
So you have a lot of videos in your page, but which one is your favorite?
Actually, you see, I post my videos, but I never watch my videos. I only check if the voices are correct. I only check if the video is correct, but I never watch my videos. Ask my mom, maybe she knows that. But if I do have to say any one video, I would talk about I made a video about like Russian society. I had to say it's really the longest one, but also my favorite so far.
Okay. If you get that Aladdin's জাদুর প্রদীপ and you meet that genie from it, what would you ask?
Oh,
Three
yes,
wishes.
yes, I've watched this movie before. So Alan and the Genie, yes, I love this movie. So if I actually want to do anything, like if I wanted 3 wishes, my 3 wishes would be for world peace. This would be my first wish, just world peace. Just 1 second, 1 minute.
Is it okay now?
Oh, can I say something about my favorite video for a second?
Yes, you can.
All right, thank you. So I think you might know about this. If you don't, it's okay. But like, I got a chance in modeling of Dhaka, so I think that might be my like favorite videos because the experience was also really great. But I might say that these are my favorite videos about the modeling. Like, I felt pretty sassy. It was all my idea, but I felt sassy in that red dress I was wearing, and for sure, that's my favorite one.
Yes, I watched that video and I quite liked it. You looked so cute on that.
The makeup idea was actually my idea. They were like, "What do you want to wear?" I was like, "Is on me?" I was like, "Just maybe simple red lipstick, a little bit eyeliner." I don't wear makeup, but it's common for me. Just this much.
You looked beautiful in that makeup.
Thank you.
Well, welcome. সো তোমাকে যদি কোনো একটা আইল্যান্ডে ছেড়ে দিয়ে আসা হয় যেখানে কোনো মানুষ নেই, কেউ নেই, ইউ আর অ্যালোন,
Mm-hmm.
সো তুমি সাথে কি কি নিতে চাইবে তোমার সাথে?
Well, if it was all of a sudden I was just dropped off to an island, I don't know what I want to do. But what I want to take with me to an island, of course, first water, because of course I'm gonna get thirsty. I'm gonna get dehydrated. I'm gonna die if I don't have water. Of course, water. I take a camera with me as well, like to take some photos of that. I take some different clothes with me so I can change them and like take some photos. This actually we did like these in Kuakata. We have some photo shoots and we did exactly the same things. So I take some photos of like me with like random palm trees. And yes, I take some things from there, like collect seashells or take things from trees. Just shake the tree, hit my head with a coconut, and then take that coconut.
তো আমি এখন তোমাকে লাল সবুজ সোসাইটি থেকে 5 জনের নাম বলবো, and you will tell me about them and tell me a sentence about them.
Okay,
Okay. First one, তাহসিন ভাইয়া.
Tahsin Bhaiya, sir, Tahsin Bhaiya. He is why I am here. This is what I can say. He is why I'm here. He is a very kind person. Like he is also just very kind. The first time I met him, it was pretty a bit cold, but he's pretty kind. This is what I'll say in a sentence.
রাকিব ভাইয়া.
Naked Bhaiya. Well, what can I say? From his post, I am here now as well. I haven't like always met him as much because he has all been going to different places, and we have like surprised him a lot of the times when he comes back.
পূজা
And
আপু.
of course, I love everyone.
Yes, you do. পূজা আপু.
I gave equal love to everyone. We are
Mother
all
of love.
hey, what can I say?
Okay. মিঠুন দাদা.
It's another. Like though I am very young, I love how he gives me chances to do these. Like just very like chances. Like yeah, you can try to do this if you want to like it. Like if you want like it or not, you can do it. I like this about him. Like he just gives me chances. You can do it if you like.
You didn't say anything about Pooja Didi, did you?
No, because you didn't say the name. But this Tintin is what I gave her the nickname actually. Tintin. Yes, her, of course. My friend. My best friend now. We have a lot of chaotic experiences together, like doing meetings or doing any shoots. But yes, I love her very much. She's like a big sister. Everyone is a sister and a brother. This is what I say. Everyone in the society is my sister and my brother.
And the last name, Sakia.
You. Oh my god, what can I say about you? Though I've met you like, I don't know, a couple days ago, you are very kind. This is what I know. You are a very kind woman. This is what I love about you. And like someone who actually understands me, mind breaking. Somebody that understands my language.
Thank you so much. So, next question. Your dream pet. What animal do you want to have as your pet?
Oh my god. My mom will never let me have a pet, but if I do want to have a pet, I have to think it through because I have been thinking this for a while. I used to think it when I was a child. I would want to either have a bird or like you know those ragdoll sorry. The ragdoll kittens. They are so cute and gentle. I love ragdoll kittens. And I'd probably name both of them Dawn.
Ma'am, please let Elsa have a ragdoll kitten or a bird. She really wants to, we can see.
I
So,
think
last question.
it's a plushie.
Yes.
I just have a doll of a cat and I just like, you're my pet now. Yes, I became delusional.
So, our last question. তুমি যদি কখনো কোনো সিনেমা বানাও, তুমি কি নিয়ে বানাবে?
Ooh, cinema. Actually, I have like kind of like getting near to animating. So I'd probably make animations type movies, like those cartoonish type movies. I would just like it's very random, but I'd put it on a group of siblings like together, and it would probably be titled The Chaotic Siblings or something like that. It's just siblings, but chaoticness. If you ever thought any nuclear bomb would just appear, those are like the personalities of siblings, the siblings are types.
তো আমাদের আজকের কোয়েশ্চেন শেষ হয়ে গিয়েছে, তবে আমাদের বেশ কিছু কমেন্ট এসেছে, আমরা কমেন্ট গুলো দেখতে পারি এখন। সাদিয়া ইয়াসমিন আপু লিখেছেন এলসা এবং এরপরে লাভ রিয়াক্ট। তমা আপু লিখেছেন টেক লাভ লিটল ওয়ান। সৌরভ ভাইয়া লিখেছেন এটা মেবি বেস্ট পর্ব হতে যাচ্ছে, হোপফুলি ইয়েস। আশিকুল ইসলাম আসিফ ভাইয়া লিখেছেন আমাদের প্রিয় এলসা। সানজিদা সালাউদ্দিন প্রমি আপু লিখেছেন অ্যাডোরেবল এলসা। নাসির উদ্দিন লিখেছেন শুভকামনা রইল রমি আহমেদ, কত সুন্দর প্রেজেন্টেশন এলসা।
Thank you.
উম্মানুর নাদিয়া লিখেছেন সো অ্যাডোরেবল। নাইম শিকদার লিখেছেন আরে আমাদের এলসা যে। কায়ুম ভাইয়া এলসাকে হ্যালো বলেছেন।
Thank you so much, everyone. Man, I'm
আহ
just child, just a random child in Borisov sitting.
and everyone loves you. So, Elsa,
We
you are just a
have
child.
that too.
So, I will change my regular question. আমি আসলে সবাইকে জিজ্ঞেস করি 10 বছর আগের সেলফকে কোনো মেসেজ দিতে হলে কি হবে, এন্ড 10 বছর আগে you wouldn't have existed. So,
Okay,
10 বছর পরের এলসাকে কি বলবে?
imagine if I existed that time, though I
No,
was not.
we won't imagine that. তুমি
Uh,
10 বছর পরের এলসাকে কি বলতে চাইবে?
in the future.
Yes.
If I ever met myself, like my future self, I would probably tell her to never give up because I know adulthood. I have seen adulthood, though I have not experienced it. It's overwhelming to say at least. Taxes is my biggest fear in adulthood. But I would tell her to stay motivated, keep chasing your dreams. Life is too short, girl. You have to go. Keep going.
ওকে এলসা, আজকের মতো আমাদের সময় শেষ হয়ে গিয়েছে, সময় অনেকক্ষণ আগেই শেষ হয়েছে। এলসার সঙ্গে আমার কথা বলতে বেশ ভালো লাগছিল বলেই আমি এটাকে আরো বাড়িয়ে নিয়ে গেছি।
Oh
তো
no.
আমাদের লাইভের রেগুলার যে একটা পয়েন্ট আছে, আমি সবাইকে আজকের কুইজটি এখন বলে দিচ্ছি। আজকের কুইজ হচ্ছে এলসার ফেভারিট কার্টুন কোনটি। যিনি সবার আগে কমেন্ট বক্সে সঠিক উত্তরটি কমেন্ট করে জানাতে পারবেন তাকে লাল সবুজ সোসাইটির পক্ষ থেকে পৌঁছে দেওয়া হবে উপহার। So let's go back to Elsa. Thank you so much, Elsa, for coming to our show, my show, and sharing your experiences, stories with us.
I'm the one that is lucky for you inviting me here to just say some words. I feel very lucky actually. And I hope people actually paid some attention to what I said about my favorite cartoon. I wish everyone could get an award. But everyone is equal in their own way and they're special as well.
তো আজকের লাইভ এখানে শেষ হয়ে যাচ্ছে, আমাদের ছোট্ট বন্ধুর সঙ্গে আজকের লাইভটি। তো তবে আজকের পর্ব শেষ হলো, শেষ হচ্ছে না তাকিয়ার সাথে 30 মিনিট। তাকিয়ার সাথে 30 মিনিটের পরবর্তী কোনো পর্বে আমি আবারও ফিরে আসবো নতুন কোনো অতিথিকে সাথে নিয়ে, নতুন কোনো ছোট্ট বন্ধু না হোক, বড় কোনো বন্ধুকে সাথে নিয়েও আসতে পারি। ততক্ষণ সবাই ভালো থাকবেন, সুস্থ থাকবেন। এতক্ষণ যারা লাইভটি দেখছিলেন সকলকে আবারও ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি এতক্ষণ আমাদের লাইভটি দেখার জন্য। সবাই ভালো থাকবেন, লাল সবুজ সোসাইটির সাথেই থাকবেন। শুভরাত্রি।
I love this, everyone.